Alrighty team, good morning. So here we have some breakfast. We have 8 ounces of 85-15 grass-fed beef. I like to top them with ketchup, mustard, and relish. It's basically like a burger without the bun. Then we have our Opta Reds and Opta Greens. Take them every single morning. They are amazing for gut health and immune system. And we also have a Larabah and 16 ounces of Natalie's OJ. What is up team? Welcome to the video. So today I'm going to be taking you guys through a full day in the life, what I eat, how I'm training. So I recently just started an endurance program. So it is a program by Chris Hinshaw. It's the exact protocol that he gave Rich Froning in 2014 when he was training for the CrossFit Games. So what I've been doing 2 times per week, running roughly 3 miles per session, so about 6 miles per week. And that has just been extra on top of what I've been doing in CrossFit. So in CrossFit, I'm still doing like cardio, running, rowing, bike, all that. But this is additional endurance work that I feel I really needed to improve on. All right, so today's session is 4 rounds of 300-meter run. And so there is specific paces here that I need to hit. So the first 300-meter run is gonna be a minute 16 to a minute 17, and then straight into a 300-meter fast jog. So I'm gonna slow down a little bit. It's gonna be a 132 to 133 pace. And then I'm gonna run a 600-meter run the same speed that I ran the first 300-meter run. So I gotta do it in 233 to 235, then I rest 15 seconds, and then I have to walk 100 meters, but it's gonna have to be a very fast 100-meter walk, so it should be done within 60 seconds. So realistically, there's not much rest here. The total amount of running is gonna be 4,800 meters, which is 3 miles. So gotta do 4 total rounds of 300, 300, and 600. And then a 100-meter walk. So it's a lot, but I'm very excited to see the improvements. Let's go. That was a good one. I definitely feel like I've improved from last week. Like one thing I have trouble with is finding my breathing cadence. So every 2 steps I was taking a breath last week, but for the first 2 rounds I was able to hold like a 3 count. So 3 steps breathe in, 3 steps exhale. So I feel like my lung capacity is improving a little bit. But that is session 1 of the day. Gonna go in, probably have an acai bowl, and then we'll head to the gym a little bit later. So last video, somebody was asking me about the fitness tracker that I wear on my wrist. So this is a Whoop, and I absolutely been loving it. So it does track your fitness, it tracks your heart rate, tells you how much strain you have for the day, and my favorite, sleep. So first off, let me show you guys the data from the run I just did. So these are basically, you see I did 4 rounds, so that's me resting, the heart rate came down, and obviously it came back up. So as you see, I was able to manage my heart rate throughout the workout, and then also sleep. So this is my favorite part of the Whoop. So it tells you all the data about your sleep, how much time it took you to fall asleep, disturbances, how much time you spent in bed, and it's really, really cool. It also gives you goals, you know, so it'll tell you suggested time to go to sleep, which is 10:15 p.m. tonight, so that way I reach peak sleep for tomorrow's performance. So I've been absolutely loving this Whoop. If you guys did want to check them out, I do have a link in the description box down below. And if you do sign up, you guys will be able to have access to my private group that I just started. So I just named the group TeamBigBites if you guys want to check it out. So there is a code that you have to put in after you sign up. Put that code and then you can join the group. We can all chat together. We can see each other's strain, our recovery, and our sleep. So, oh yeah, I didn't show you like another thing too. So yeah, it tells you like how well you recovered. You know, so this was 54% that I recovered from last night's sleep. My recovery wasn't the greatest, but I do my best to try to sleep as well as I can. But yeah, that is the fitness tracker that I wear. It's awesome, I love it. You guys should definitely check it out. And now it's time for some acai. All right, so here's everything we're gonna use for the acai. So today we're gonna be doing some frozen pineapple along with banana with the acai. So last video you did see me use like mixed frozen berries. So I do like to switch up the fruits from time to time. So we're gonna do 200 grams of pineapple, about 130 grams of banana. We're gonna use this acai pack here, 100 grams of blueberries, 30 grams of honey, and then we're gonna do 2 servings of this grain-free cashew coconut granola, really delicious. And then we're gonna have 2 barbecue protein sticks. So, all right, I'll show you guys once it's done. All right guys, so here we have it, meal number 2. And seriously, I look forward to this every single day. So I do eat acai every day, just like this, and it's seriously my favorite. So, all right, that's meal number 2. I'll head to the gym shortly. Alrighty guys, so we just got to the gym and I'm gonna get warmed up, loosened up, and ready to train. But let me show you guys what we're doing today. Alright guys, so here is today's training. So we are gonna start out with the conditioning first. So it's gonna be 5 rounds of 10 strict pull-ups, 20 push-ups, 30 air squats, rest 5 minutes, and then 10 rounds of 5 strict pull-ups, 10 push-ups, and 15 squats, all with a 20-pound vest. So Murph is coming up, so we'll be training for that. Then we're gonna work on some strength. We got some in the hole front squat, plus a pause front squat, and then plus 1 full front squat. So 5 by 3. Then we're gonna do some dumbbell Z presses with a 30-second max effort push press with the 95-pound barbell. Then we have some deadlifts, 8, 6, 6, 4, 4. And that'll be today's training. Alrighty guys, so we are finally back home. I am tired, I am hungry, but overall solid training sessions today. So yeah, I really did like doing the endurance training in the morning and then giving myself a few hours, you know, eat, recover, and then go do CrossFit and strength training. So last week, I went to the box and I did the endurance training, and then I went straight into all the other CrossFit work, and it's just too much. So breaking it up definitely helps, and I felt so much better today. So I'm gonna make some food. Let me show you guys what I got. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna peel and then dice up these sweet potatoes. We're gonna coat them in olive oil and then cook them in the air fryer. This is some ground chicken that I cooked in the crock pot yesterday. So I cooked 4 pounds of it. This is one of the containers. So I used onions, garlic, carrots, and salt and pepper, and really delicious. So, all right, let's get cooking. Alright guys, and I did forget to mention during training I did have 16 ounces of orange juice, which I typically have, and then also post-workout stack, which is Ignition and Vegan Power Pro. So ignition is a fast digesting carbohydrate. So during training, you are breaking down muscle tissue and increasing cortisol. So it is very important post-training to stop the cortisol response and get in those nutrients. So forgot to mention that and just wanted to fill you guys in because it is a full day of eating. So we got the food cooking and I'll show you guys once it's done. Alrighty guys, here we have it. So we do have 26 ounces of sweet potato topped with 15 grams of olive oil. We do have 5 ounces of chicken along with this barbecue sauce, which is really tasty. So this is by North Shore Goodies. It's called Grandma's Barbecue Sauce. Very delicious. So all right, that is this meal and time to enjoy. Alrighty guys, so all showered up, went in the hot tub and the ice bath and took a little time to relax. So the time is currently 8:35 p.m. and I'm gonna show you guys this little snack that I usually have. Sometimes I have it for lunch, like I usually do 2 of them, but since I only need X amount of protein and X amount of carbs and fats, I'm only gonna have 1 and I'm not super hungry, but it's a great little snack. Let me show y'all. All right, so check it out. These are cassava flour tortilla wraps, or basically burrito wraps. So there's no gluten, there's no grains. So we're just gonna heat that up. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of this chicken breast, avocado mayo, and mustard. Yeah, so these things are awesome. They are made by Siete Foods. And for one, it's 190 calories, 7 grams of fat, 34 grams of carbohydrates, and 2 grams of protein. So yeah, these are amazing to have. They don't bother me. I don't get any inflammation when I have them. Like when I go to Chipotle and I eat a burrito, like flour tortilla, I get like joint pain and just feels horrible. So super blessed to be able to eat these. Good girls though. You've been a good girl. Sit. Give me 5. Good girl. Down. Turn around. Wait. Up. Good girl. All right, so what we're gonna do, get the tortilla, put it on a plate. We're gonna take 15 grams of this avocado mayo. There we go. Put that right there. Then mustard. Swirl this around. All right, it looks gross, but it's really, really good. And we're gonna take the chicken breast. We're gonna do 4 ounces. 4.2, close enough. Put that there, and then fold it in half. Almost like a little quesadilla, and voila. All right, so here we have a little snack. So we got the Siete Foods cassava flour tortilla. We got 4 ounces of chicken breast. We have 1 tablespoon of the avocado mayo, along with some mustard, and then we have 8 ounces of carrots. So typically I'll have like 2 of these if it's like during the day, but I'm just gonna have a little snack here, and yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, so little snack, I'm gonna eat this up. Well, alrighty team, that was a full day in the life, how I trained, how I ate, and what I did for Monday, May 9th. So again, I am doing the endurance training twice per week. Typically Monday and Friday, and I'm very excited to see the improvements. I'm already starting to feel a little bit in my breathing, which is where I need the most. You know, I do have a really good strength background, as before I even started CrossFit, I was, you know, doing strength training and bodybuilding for about 10 years. So my strength background really carried over to CrossFit, but I never really had the cardio. So that's what kind of is my weak point. So it feels good to really be working on it and to be seeing it starting to pay off. Obviously, it's only the 3rd week into this 12-week endurance program, but again, I'm very excited to see the progress. But for the food, those are foods that I typically eat on the daily. Sometimes I eat the same thing Usually I eat the same thing a lot because I just really like it and I enjoy it, and those foods make me feel great. Especially the acai. I love the acai bowl. I look forward to that every single day. So a typical morning is I'll eat breakfast at like 8 a.m. I usually have like 2 beef patties with a laraba, greens and reds, and some OJ. And like I don't eat too heavy in the morning, and then I'll get some work done, and then around noon, like I like look at the clock. I'm like, oh, it's like 11:30 or 10:30 or something. I'm like, all right, pretty soon I'll have my acai. So I have the acai bowl, and then I just feel amazing after the acai. And then I'll go train, and then I'll have some snacks during training because I'm at the box for a long time. And then come home, and I'll usually make like a big solid dinner like you guys saw, some type of meat, lots of sweet potato, sometimes yuca. And yeah, so that was a full day. But before I go, let me tell you guys the total calories and macros for the day. So we did consume 4,377 calories, 214 grams of protein, 571 grams of carbohydrates, and 148 grams of fat. So yeah, that was it. If you guys have any questions at all, you can leave them down below. And yeah, it was a pretty solid day of eating and training, and yeah, that's gonna be it. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.